Yo, what is up, everybody? It is your boy, Bro Gets Rich. Welcome to my channel. If you do not know, I invest in stocks, crypto, and real estate. So today I'm going to take you through my passive income portfolio that I've been building on Robinhood. I started selling options contracts for passive income, selling the wheel strategy. So if you clicked on this video, most likely you want to see how much I have made so far selling IWM stock, which we will get into later. I will not hold you up. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll take you through my income spreadsheet that I have built and show you just how much I have made so far. But make sure to stick around after that because I will kind of share my overall strategy, where I'm at in my investing journey, and kind of my reasoning for selling these stock option contracts. And this is not financial advice. Let's get into my income so far that I have made selling contracts on IWM. So this is my income tracking spreadsheet. I am selling the wheel strategy, which I'll talk about a little bit more later. I have just started employing the strategy. I've been researching options for quite some time for passive income, but decided to just give it the go and start the learning process and hopefully create some passive income. So I opened my first contract on July 12th. When I'm recording this video, it is July 24th. So I'm writing these contracts. I wrote this one on 7/12. It expired on 7/15. So basically I'm writing it in the morning and it expires the end of the next trading day. So far I have written 5 contracts, and you can see I have made $437.97 in about 12 days. Not all of them are trading days, but just 12 calendar days. So that is not too bad. I'm going to get into the stock that I have been selling. And so the stock that I have been using for this strategy is IWM, or the Russell 2000 index. And I've been watching this stock closely for a long time. And this is a 6-month chart on it. And you can see it's been trading in like a relatively tight-ish range compared to something like QQQ or something like that. Although right when I started trading these contracts, it did kind of spike up a bit, which was not what I was expecting. So I would have liked to have started trading it kind of in this little tighter range here, but it kind of did break out. A lot of the macro analysts that I've been seeing have kind of been saying that SPY has ran a lot, QQQ has ran a lot, and the market is just kind of repricing small and mid caps, aka ETFs like the Russell 2000 index. So that has been a little tricky as far as the learning curve beginning. I would have liked to have been trading in a tighter range, but I've been following the stock for a long time. I do think we will kind of figure out the new range for Russell 2000, barring some sort of larger market crash, and then hopefully it can stabilize and I can earn a little bit more stable premium income and not have such big swings. But so this is a strategy overall if you're not familiar with the stock option wheel strategy. So you have to basically have enough money to cost. You either have to have 100 shares of the stock, or you have to have enough money to cover buying 100 shares of the stock at your strike price. But basically what I did is I sold a cash secured put, and I just sold puts until I got assigned. Basically, so I had to buy the stock at the price I agreed upon, wrote the contract for. Once I get assigned, I own the shares, sell the covered calls. If my strike price is met, then I have to buy the stock. Or then I have to sell the stock for the agreed price, then I'm back to cash, and then I'm writing another cash secured put, and you just kind of perpetually wheel this selling contracts essentially forever. All right, so now I'm going to kind of get into the reasoning. Like I said, none of this is financial advice. I am literally doing this. This is the first time I've written options contracts, although I've been in the stock market for about, I don't even know, 5-7 years, something like that. And I have read books on stocks. I have read books on stock options. I'm not just running into this blindly. Although there is a learning curve, and I am sharing with you like verbatim, telling you my thoughts, telling you my feelings, and sharing with you my income. Like I said, not financial advice, but this is kind of my reasoning behind doing this. So I feel comfortable doing this because, for one, most of my net worth is in real estate. So I've owned a few properties for a number of years. I have equity in them, 6-figure positions of equity in them that I have not touched any of, right? So, and I'm just sitting on them. Obviously the housing market could crash at any time, blah, blah, blah. But seeing that most of my real estate, or most of my net worth, is in U.S. real estate, like I'm not super worried about like the overall hit to my net worth. When I'm like, so the startup capital for this IWM contract sitting right now, you're looking at around 21.5, 22K to get started doing this strategy on IWM. On stocks like SPY or QQQ, it is, quite significantly more. Also, another reason that I am comfortable doing this is because I have many speculative plays that could make me many multiples of what I have in them right now. For instance, I have large positions in, or at least large positions for my net worth, for my portfolio balances or whatever. I have larger positions in my portfolios of Tesla, Bitcoin, and Solana. And so if any one of those outperforms, like I should, obviously the Russell 2000 index isn't going to go to zero. If it does, that means that all the companies, all the 2000, 1,000 through 3,000 ranked companies in the US are worth $0, which we're going to have bigger problems at that point. But even if I lose some in terms of like total return, like I should, in theory, hopefully make up for it in one of these plays, I am hoping. And when we get into that, point number 3 in why I'm doing this is the main thing that I need in my life right now is cash flow. Like if I continue to hold real estate, if at some point I, refinance my real estate, use my equity to buy more real estate, like that should kind of be a self-fulfilling prophecy. If Bitcoin continues to remain its purchasing power relative to fiat currencies, like, if Tesla can scale like Cathie Wood thinks, like blah, blah, blah. But those are going to take time, and I'm planning on holding them for a long time. And I need cash flow in my life, and I need it now. So if you've been watching my channel, I have been building this dividend portfolio in Robinhood, and that's all fine and good. But if I have the means to sell some options contracts and, make anywhere between 500, 1,000 if I start trading multiple contracts, I mean, realistically speaking, in a few years, if I amplify this after I learn this trade a little bit, I mean, I literally could be making $500, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month selling these contracts. So like I said, it's a learning curve. I'm getting my feet wet, but there is a lot of potential there. Point number 4 I'm making, I will still invest in this portfolio in things like SCHD, although I did sell a small bit of SCHD just to cover some of the upstart capital in selling options contracts. And I also kind of took a breather in putting new capital into this account. I'm just trying to retain cash until I kind of figure this out. I don't want to, especially because IWM's been a little bit more volatile recently than it has been since I've been watching it. So eventually it will stabilize and I will get my bearings about it, and I will grow in confidence, and then I will continue to pump money into this account and buy SCHD. And another point with this, kind of my overall investing strategy right now. So in my stock portfolios, besides buying QQQ every day in a different portfolio, what I'm looking to do is put new capital in SCHD still, kind of keep building that position. And then with my premiums that I'm making from selling these options contracts, I'm going to probably hold cash in Robinhood getting interest. And then I'm also going to look to reinvest once I get, like I said, once I kind of build it up a little bit and get comfortable, reinvest 50% of the profits into SPY, which is just S&P 500 index or S&P 500 ETF. And I'm going to look to build a really big position in that. So someday, hopefully, I can trade multiple contracts of IWM and then work my way up to, once I have pretty big positions in QQQ and SPY, selling some contracts and selling the wheel strategy on these stocks as well and make even bigger premiums. So this is how this passive income portfolio is looking right now. I will probably do like weekly stock option selling updates and monthly passive income updates in this portfolio. Like I said, none of this is investment advice, but make sure to follow, like, and subscribe if you want to see me grow my passive income and share everything with you. Let me know if you have any resources on selling stock options. If you have sold them before, please hit me up in the comments. Not financial advice. I am Bro Gets Rich. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.